This is my life. This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. Today we're out getting ready for rifle season. I'm not big on rifles, so I really haven't invested a lot of money in my gun. I've got a Mossberg ATR 30-06, and I've got a BSA Deer Hunter 3x9 by 50 scope on top of it. Gun is a fairly cheap gun, I know, but it works well for me. Seems to be pretty accurate. I've got a Harris bipod on the front and a sling on there for easy carrying. And what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to be shooting from 25 yards. I'm shooting 165 grain bullet out of this thing, and I had it set up for coyotes, so I'm going to be shooting at 25 yards. Then I'm going to be backing up to about 100 yards if I can get there and shooting from there and seeing what kind of drop we can get. I'm going to sight this in just a little bit high at 25 yards, about, maybe 2 inches high at 25 yards. And then we'll back up to 100 yards and see where it's hitting. And I am shooting, guys, I'm shooting with my gloves on because I'm going to be hunting with my gloves on. So I need to be able to use my safety with my gloves on. I need to know how my trigger feels with my gloves on. I need to know how to reload with my gloves on. Same way with archery. So our first shot here is going to be from 25 yards. And I shot a little bit low. I was aiming right between his eyes, and I hit him just right almost in the mouth and a little bit to the right. So I'm going to take one more shot, and if I hit there again, I'm going to change my sight. Same point of impact. Those two holes are almost right on top of each other. So I'm going to go ahead and put my safety back on here. Leave that bolt open, and I'm going to change my sights here. And I'm going to see if I can hit this thing right. I'm aiming right between the eyes, so I want to hit him about right to the forehead. Is actually where I want to hit him at 25 yards. And you can see there with that shot, I'm awful close. I was aiming right between the eyes, and I hit him actually right below his left eye. So I'm gonna make a little bit more of an adjustment. Now that went the opposite direction. Let's shoot it again. I feel like I was still moving. Damn.
You hit him right in the eye.
Left eye. Okay, so there's my grouping. Here's where I started out, and then I brought it up actually here, and then I went the wrong direction and brought it over. Finally got it zeroed in on that eye, nailed it right there, then nailed him right between the eyes there from 25 yards. I made a slight adjustment to my scope to raise it up just a little bit from here, but I've only got 3 shells left because I only loaded 10, or my father-in-law only loaded 10 for me. So I'm going to go ahead now and step back to about 100 yards and see if I can get a clear shot. Okay, so we're back now. We're at 98 yards, and I've got a shot on the target through the brush. So this is replicating for me an actual hunting situation. I have never taken a shot of 100 yards in my life in Missouri. But if a big buck comes within 100 yards, I want to know that I can do it. Around here, with the areas that I hunt, you can't see 100 yards most of the time. So I'm just shooting this to see, 1, how well my scope performs at this range, and 2, if I can hit the target at this range. If I can hit that wolf in the head at this range, then I'll be pretty happy. And I'm going to be shooting through the brush, so it's a real good replica of what I'm going to be facing in the woods next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 3 shots at this wolf, and then we'll go up there and see if I can hit him. I gotta find me a hole through the brush, and it don't look like I'm gonna be able to use this bipod. If you guys are looking for a bipod, this is a Harris bipod. Quick, easy to attach. Your sling can attach right to it when you want to put it up. All you gotta do is that right there, which I wouldn't recommend you doing it that in the woods, but all you gotta do is push that button right there and it's locked. To get it out, you just pull it. So very quick, very easy, very steady rest. One of the best bipods that I've ever used. Folds right back into your gun. And let's see if we can hit this thing. See if I can find it. There he is. That last shot was a bad one. Okay, so you can see through the brush and everything, I could see about that much of his head with a good clear shot. And I hit a little bit high from where I wanted to hit. I was aiming, you know, right there in between his eyes. So I hit a little bit high there, hit a little bit high there, and that was my last shot. And on that one, boy, I was moving, and I just felt like I was really just, you know, in a bad way. So considering I was aiming here and hit there, I'm pretty happy with that. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not a rifle hunter. I'm a bow hunter. I bought that gun last year to rifle hunt with, and last year was the first year that I rifle hunted at all. Or well, in probably 15 years of the 20 that I've been hunting. So this is not a how-to video or anything like that. This is just me out shooting and wanted to do a video on it. But I'm not too disappointed with that, considering where I was aiming. You know, if that's a deer at 100 yards through the brush, I feel pretty confident I can make the shot, and any one of those shots is probably going to put him down. Now that one was a little bit wild, but I'm pretty happy with that. So like I said, this is not a how-to video or instructional video or anything like that. This is just me out playing around